this is Mama Jess. Many of you know I have recently learned that a lot of young people don't know how to address a letter and stamp it and send it in the mail because the digital age is robbing you of all of these really important skills. I know you don't think it's important because you probably only text and email, but you will find that in your adult life, you need to know how to send letters, respond to documents, sign documents. So don't underestimate the importance of this. I know that you text and email probably exclusively, but you're going to need to know how to do these things. So here we go. So let's say you're going to send a letter to Mama Jess or a pen pal or whomever. So this area here is where you're going to be putting down the name of the person you're writing it to and their address. Okay. So let's say Mama Jess. So you're sending it to Mama Jess. My address, P.O. Box 675, Mariposa, California, 95338. You could just send it like this with a stamp up here in the right-hand corner. But if for some reason the postal person could not get this to this address for whatever reason, they're going to stamp it and say return to sender, but they need a return address, which will be right here, okay? So this is where we can have John Doe, 1234 Home Street. We'll say it's somewhere, California, 95321. So clearly that's a fake address. But this is what you have, okay? I always buy the forever stamps because even if the postage cost goes up, this will still work. Okay, they used to be sticky where you had to lick them and then put them on, but now it's just a sticker, so you can pull that back off, put it here. Depending on the size of the letter, it can be heavier if you have a lot of pages, so you might need to go to the post office and get some smaller stamp, like 2 cent, depending on the weight. Or you don't even have to put the stamp on. You just take it to the post office. Say, I'd like to send this. They will weigh it. They will calculate the costs, and they'll put it in the mail for you. So there's also the blue post office receptacles that you can put your letters in. Or if you're mailing it from home, you can take it out to your mailbox and lift up that red flag, and that flags down the postal person to know that there is a letter that needs to be received by them and then sent to the location, your desired location. Okay, so I would love for you to send me a letter and let me know what you wish your mother would have told you, what skill you wish she would have taught you, or anything else you'd like to share. If you have any kind of inquiries, I definitely am expecting them to be kind and well-mannered in how you approach someone, because it's really important that you develop a respectable social skill rather than this online comment page where people can show up and just tear people apart. I'm really opposed to that. So I'm trying to facilitate healthier forms of communication and ways of practicing all these skill sets. So work on your cursive, work on your signature. Again, you do not have to put your name or your return address. If you're uncomfortable with that, you can just trust that it'll get to me and that will be fine. You can send a postcard. But I would love to hear from you. So I hope that helps you, and I definitely encourage you to practice these things, even if the digital age says you don't need it. Don't listen to them. Listen to people who know better. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.